Hello, dudes and duets, brudettes and brudettes of all kinds. My name is DJ,
And I'm Ello.
and this is
Dude,
Brothers
Brothers
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
So yeah, we've been away for a bit of time. There is good reason for that this time.
Just,
Well, we're going to be continuing this series for sure, and you want to go ahead and take a moment, fill them in as to what exactly happened.
yeah, guys, so, we were away for some time. Just a lot of craziness going on, with the recovery with, the C virus and, just getting back to our regular schedules, because, since we had that downtime, our schedules were, well, free, and now some of us went back to work, so just getting adjusted to the new schedule and whatnot. And unfortunately, during the time when we were actually ready to come back, my computer of 13 years stopped working. And
That was so tragic,
Yeah.
man. I'm so sorry about that. Condolences and whatnot, because I mean, yeah, it's like losing a friend. I know what you mean.
yeah, I mean, it was really hard, you know. Yeah, it sucked, honestly, losing it, and it was honestly time. I had that computer, like I said, 13 years, and well, I mean, you know, bro, it had a lot of crap on there that it shouldn't have been on there, and it was already crashing. I mean, I was already seeing signs and signals that it was pretty much about time to start, you know, giving it the boot. But I just, I didn't want to let it go, you know, and kind of put me in a situation where I didn't have a choice. I had to get a replacement, so it sucked. That was the first time I had to go through that whole process of possibly losing everything, you know. And thankfully, DJ got it to work to the point where I could actually transfer everything onto a hard drive. So thanks, bro.
Yeah, man, I was glad to lend a help there. You know, it's pretty neat overall.
Yeah. By the way, in our last,
I mean, it's not neat that we lost the computer,
no,
but
it's
it
not.
was.
Yeah, that's the
neat
thing that
we were able to at least get it a little more life expectancy in order to save some more things.
Yeah, because I mean, that sucked, and like, I couldn't even type. Like, I had to type out some stupid paperwork, and like, I couldn't even do that. Like, when I pulled up WordPad, and like, literally like 20 minutes in, crash, and it's like, oh man, you know, because at first, like DJ was telling me like, oh, it's probably your editing program, you know, maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's too much for it, and or like some of the videos I was working on, you know, it's like maybe the quality it's just too much for it to run, that's why it's crashing. But like, I didn't have anything open, I was just typing, and it was doing this, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy experience, and it was scary, but yeah, I mean, we managed to transfer everything. And by the way, in our last video that we did, so the Kingdom Hearts playthrough 3, I mentioned of like old stupid projects that we had to do in high school. I actually, looking through the computer, found a couple of them, so that was a nice walk down memory lane, you know.
Yeah, I imagine for sure, right?
Yeah, I found the stupid Converse commercial that they made me do, and I found there was like a PowerPoint I had to do on an anime. So I found like a lot of my old projects. I couldn't find the stupid Halloween one that I was telling you guys about, where it was just like just really dumb. It was a really dumb like Green Goblin thing. I still haven't found that. Hopefully I find it like on a USB, but it apparently wasn't on my old system. But it was nice. It was nice just to go through everything and kind of just like relive life. Because I had my whole entire...
Yeah, it is kind of like that, huh?
Yeah, because I felt like I had almost my entire life on that computer, you know? I had thousands of pictures and videos, and it was crazy. It was nice to go through all that, you know? And, so yeah, so now I have a new PC. And we're up and running, so there's really no excuse for me now. Because before, my computer was so damn old, guys. Like, it would take me about almost an hour, I would say, to like get the computer to turn on, and then for me to actually load like the project on my Power Director. So DJ always saw me every time I was getting ready to edit. I would turn on the computer and I would go do something else. So I would like go on my phone or go play some Switch or go, you know, do some laundry or something, you know, and then come back like 20 minutes later once it was done loading, and then open my program, you know. And
I had no kidding.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was used to, and like literally a video that was like an hour long would literally take me the whole damn day, because like every time I made a cut into the video, the program would freeze. So I would have
it was
to...
not a nice situation.
It was not. And that's the whole reason why I haven't really been able to push out videos, because it was a pain in the ass. You know, that computer, I loved it, but that was hard. It was really hard to edit on it, especially these really long play videos, because I mean the majority of these come out to like 3 hours long, and it's like just watching a 3 hour long video on that old system, it was, like I said, an all day thing, you know. And sometimes it turned into a 3 day thing, because if I had to make a lot of cuts, which by the way, I know we mentioned this in one of our newer videos, I'm not going to be censoring as much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I mean, we are going to let a few words slide. There's a few words that DJ specifically told me he wants to have censored, but yeah, we're not going to do as much censorship on these videos. That way I can focus a little bit more on the editing aspect rather than...
Yeah, because we know that YouTube can be a big load of shit sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and if I decide to be kid friendly, they're going to decide to take away any future monetizing by making it a kids channel.
Yeah, which is like, I know we lost our monetizing years ago, thanks to someone
who needs to be punched in the face.
Won't be named, you know, but
but thank you, Merriweather, for doing it.
Thank you. But yeah, it just in the hopes of sometime in the future, you know, we ever do get the opportunity to get monetizing again, you know. We don't want to lose it because YouTube thinks we're too child friendly, and they can automatically change your account to a child friendly account, therefore they don't have to pay you monetizing. So yeah, so we're not going to do that much censorship on here.
Yeah, just for the sake of preventing the YouTube from trying to screw us one last time.
And like I said, that way too I can also focus a little bit more towards the editing, you know. But yeah, so that's basically what happened, guys, and what's been happening, you know, just recovering over the whole C virus thing, getting adjusted to life once again, because you know, we had to live a different life, basically, you know. We had to get adjusted to
yeah, it's true,
you know, totally different. It's like we went from being like completely dependent to having to go back to being independent again, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for like the past
couple... It was a huge change.
Yeah, the past couple months, I mean, we were literally... Felt like we were kids, you know? We couldn't cook, we couldn't do anything, you know? We
exactly.
had people taking care of us, and once we started getting a little bit stronger and we were able to do things on our own, it was just getting adjusted to all that again, you know? So yeah, so it's just getting adjusted to life once again, and like I said, my computer has not been the best. I was running old Windows 7, and it just couldn't handle all the updates with Windows 10, you know? And
yeah, exactly.
basically it completely crashed. So but we got a new PC now, and it runs amazing,
like a dream.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, it's crazy. When I turn on this PC, it literally turns on in like less than 5 seconds. Which is something I'm not used to. I'm used to turning on the PC and walking away for half an hour, coming back, and then, you know, giving it some time to wake up, and then opening my programs. And now,
oh damn! That cannon did not.
But like now, I can turn on my computer, and in less than a minute, I have my programs up and running, which is insane to me. I'm not used to that. I haven't had that in a long time, you know?
Yeah, it's a really big change.
Yeah.
And it's a nice piece, honestly. I'm so glad we were able to get ahead of it.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.
Or get a hold of it.
And to be.
And to be.
The C virus.
Yeah, like I said, it really messes with your diction because of how little you have to talk.
No, it really does.
You know,
I forgot what...
It's like you have to refrain from talking so much that it messes with your diction altogether.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. I don't remember the word I was trying to say yesterday, and I was struggling so hard to say it. What was it? I think it was welfare. I kept saying welford. Huh.
Yeah, something
That's what it was. I couldn't say welfare for some reason. I kept saying welford.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, the C virus really does mess with your diction, huh?
It really does, to be honest, dude.
Yeah. But so that's basically what happened, guys. That's what's been going on. That's why it takes me a long time to push out these videos, because the computer I had just wasn't running, you know. And it got to the point where it was scary because it wouldn't even turn on. I think that was the scariest part, bro, when you told me that it didn't even want to turn on at one point.
Yeah,
you know?
that was surprising.
And I was freaking out. I was over there, like, looking at Best Buy, everywhere I can find so I can get a hard drive. I was like, damn, I need to get this now, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, dude. It was so crazy. Oh, damn.
Damn. But we's back. We're gonna finish this Kingdom Hearts gameplay that we had started a few months back. We're on episode 4. And so far, we've had a total of 16 deaths. And,
yeah, exactly.
we're down.
Ow! You got me dead.
Ooh, so that counts?
I'm a count that got me death.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a count that. It wouldn't be fair if we did it.
Oh my god! Oich! I almost dropped it.
Right under the microphone.
I know.
The microphone's right there.
Okay, you guys are probably like, what the hell? I dropped the marker. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I lost it. Okay, so we got 1 death so far.
Yep, and gummy space.
In Gumma space. I really think it's raining.
And that's bad because I had an A and everything. I was like, damn.
Now you got
that was good. That was in the bag. I got greedy though. I started trying to hit more hits than I should have been.
Yeah.
I was like, should have been focusing on dodging.
Oh, that's another thing. Hopefully now we won't have to redo these videos over and over again, because another thing that kept happening, guys, we would record a video. It's been 3 hours recording, and halfway through me editing, found out that the video didn't even finish recording.
I know, it kind of sucked. We spent all that time making a video, and then suddenly, oh, there's no video. It's gone. Only half of it was recorded.
Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, it would have made for a good radio show, I guess, but...
I guess. Maybe not good, but I'd say interesting. Probably interesting would be the best way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, that happened a lot of, like, too many times, actually. Matter of fact, we were trying to film Smash Brothers video because we didn't get to do one when Sora came out because we were in the hospital.
Yeah.
And we were trying to do like a countdown to Smash or something, right?
A final farewell to Smash.
A final farewell.
Not that we were going to stop the content.
Yeah,
but
we were just going to do it.
It's done. They said they were never updating it anymore. It was officially finished. So we were going to do like a thank you for the memories thing.
We recorded that video like 5 times, I think.
Yep.
And every single time, it just crapped out somewhere. It wasn't even like halfway through. There was times where it crapped out in the beginning. Like I remember.
Ooh, flush again.
Ooh, I remember there was a couple times where it's like literally like less than 15 minutes in. I was like, bro, it's not gonna work. It looked like it skipped the whole freaking match, you know?
I know, right?
Yeah, because it kept skipping. So it was just, yeah, it was time. It was time for that computer to retire.
Time for a change, huh?
Yeah, I needed to retire. This is a gummy bus.
Okay, it's not a shiny A, but still.
Oh, it's an A.
Yeah,
not A plus. Better not die, bro.
Trying.
Wait.
Oh, dang.
Damn. But we got a couple of new videos coming out, guys.
Yeah, we do actually.
Yeah, we got a few.
Quite a few underway.
Yeah. And I've already put out a couple of shorts too, so if you guys are into like Final Fantasy, I put out, I think 3, right? I put out 3 different shorts.
It's pretty good. An A.
Damn.
Not a shiny A, but still.
I even put out a Lady D that nobody watched for like weeks.
It's good though.
Nobody but Jelly Bean.
I watched it.
Nobody.
But I kind of had to.
Yeah, I know. No, the only ones
I don't know if I count.
Of course you count, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like as far as viewership, because it's on our own account. It's like liking your own video.
You know, you remind me of Leonard.
I get it. Well, I mean, I guess I watched it, but I suppose, I mean, it technically counts, but it probably might not, you know.
No, I didn't mean from the Big Bang, bro. I meant from the Boondocks. I spent my whole check. He bought all the CDs.
Oh. Hey, but you see, that's 2 Leonards.
There's 2 Leonards.
I sound like both Leonards.
Yeah, you do.
I sound like Leonard trying to be like desperate and pleasing.
Yeah,
you know, like I watched it, but I guess like maybe it doesn't count. I guess, but technically it does. You know, because it probably affected the numbers. You know that Leonard.
Yeah, I know.
And then I spent my whole check, Leonard. I see. It's both.
It's both. Hold on.
Put some glasses under Leonard, and it's gonna be both Leonards together. Put Leonard from the Boondocks and put some glasses on him that look like hipster glasses. There you go. That's me. That Leonard. The dual Leonard.
I was getting scared at first, bro, because like there's like a color chart next to me that lets us know like what the color shades of the markers are, and I saw it move on its own, but no, it was your wire, but like I couldn't see because it blended in with the black box, and I was like, oh damn.
That's true.
I got scared. I was like, I don't know if I want to play any Resident Evil games anymore.
Mommy.
Your mommy? I'm sorry. I won't play the game with the vampire lady anymore.
Yeah, look, he's not like stopping as much anymore.
I know, you broke my damn controller, bro.
Actually, your little lamp thing broke the controller. Because I pulled the wire and it moved and then it knocked the controller. So, technically me indirectly.
It's okay.
Oh, that was nice.
It's okay, I forgive.
Oh, nice. Did I ash? I'm joking. I'm sorry, man.
I am a Catholic. If we do not forgive, we are not forgiven.
No, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I need that forgiveness just as much, because if I don't seek it, then I don't get nothing.
So you already have one death, bro. How many deaths do you think you're gonna get from me?
Oh, man, I'm still sticking with like 4.
4? Okay, I'm gonna change mine to 5.
Oh, dang.
Because at first I was gonna say 3, but now I'm gonna say 5. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna say 4 too. I feel like 4.
Oh, man, that beam. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It's crazy.
Wait, how much do I got here, Moogle? Got that already.
You got nothing.
Probably.
What's that? Well, this world sucks.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
So, Frozen. Thoughts, concerns, ideas?
I don't know. I was just very disappointed. Like, this reminded me of Krabby Land.
That's so hilarious.
Yeah, like, that's the best way I can describe this part of the game. You know, I was so hyped for it. This was one of my favorite Disney movies. And, yeah, it kind of killed it for me. And you could tell it was just overly commercialized, you know? Like, they really pushed the whole, do you want to build a snowman? Like, you could tell that part in particular was forced, you know? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it was completely unnecessary. And had they cut that part out and we actually got to go into Arendelle, I mean, it would have been great, you know? I don't...
Yeah, honestly, to be truthful, if that was the case, it would have been great.
Yeah, because here's the thing. For me, I don't personally like these Disney worlds where, like, it's just replaying the story, you know? I'm not a fan of that, because it's like, well, if that was the case, I would have just watched it, you know? And, yeah, so, like, this world in particular, since it aligns with the original Frozen. I mean, I know they added Larcene, right? Like, to try to make it a little different, but it just, once they added that part, it didn't feel like Frozen anymore, you know?
Yeah, it's
like,
true,
it just felt like winter area. Snowy area, you know? Which it's like, okay, cool. If they were gonna do a snowy area, you guys, like, I would have liked to have seen an original world at that point. It's like, at that point, just cut out all of Frozen, because you were basically doing that, you know?
Exactly, right? Man,
So-
did you see how I guided that all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Strategic and stuff.
So it's like, I mean, you already cut out Frozen, because this whole entire area that we're at didn't even exist in the film. So it's like, at this point, just give us an original snow world, you know?
Exactly,
Just
dude, to be
completely
honest.
cut Frozen out and just give us an original world that's actually worth playing through. Because this one was just, it was boring, you know? This was one of those levels where it's like, I can't wait to finish it. I don't give a damn about the story. I don't care, you know?
Yeah, and you
I
know,
just
it was
wanted
such a
to
big
end.
shame too, because it's like when it comes to this one, everyone was hyped for Arendelle coming to Kingdom Hearts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Arendelle was going to be like a big thing, and all of us had like something in our head, like how it was going to play out.
Because, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, that's why I loved Frozen so much. By the way, these little Heartless are probably the only thing that I like about this game. Like, this part of the
that's
game.
The one positive, huh?
Yeah, because they look like little mooses and those are cute. But, like, that's like the only thing I can say positive about this area. Is just those little deer Heartless things.
Yeah,
like,
I hear you.
those are the only things that I was like, okay, that's cute, you know? But, I mean, that's the whole reason why I loved Elsa and Anna so much, because it's like they were literally the whole what do you call it, like the female empowerment, right, of Disney, right? Because there was like the first one, exactly. Like, we don't need no prince, you know.
Technically.
Yeah.
And they did it so well too. It wasn't like lame when they did it either.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
so, you know,
it wasn't pandering or anything. It was like well written.
It was. So I was expecting.
Like they made the prince like a jerk, and they ended up beating him through the love for siblings, and that was really good.
Yeah. So see, in my mind, I figured, okay, since Anna's like a huge kid, right? That would be cute because she and Sora can be big kids together, right? So I thought, okay, probably the beginning of Arendelle is going to be Sora and Anna goofing off, but at the same time, I mean, they're off to go save her sister, right? And then I figured maybe after that, it's Sora and Elsa. And so I thought, okay, Elsa's going to be in the party. And she's also a strong figure. I mean, she has ice powers, so that would be cool to have her part of the party. But no, we didn't get any of them. We didn't get none of that at all. So, like, these two strong female characters, they made them go to waste in this
They really
game.
did, honestly. It didn't work out at all.
Yeah.
And I was really sad to see that.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, that's what I loved about Anna. Like, was one of my favorite characters because it's like, she was boss. She went out in the world on her own, which is a dangerous thing for a woman to do, you know? Let alone being a princess.
Especially in an area like then.
Yeah. Especially being a princess.
Yeah.
But she was like, that's my sister. I'm going to go save her because I love her, you know?
Exactly. It was amazing. It was great because it hit on sibling notes that you would have been able to see like in other movies, but not played out as well.
Yeah.
You know, it just brought a volume to the idea of love for a sibling.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like she took off on her own. She didn't, I mean, she didn't even have no damn weapons or anything. You know, she's just like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's like,
She put her mind to it and did it.
I know along the way, yeah, she had help from Kristoff, right? But like, I mean, she started on her own.
Pretty much.
And it's like, to me, it's like, wow, you know? So yeah, I mean, that was like a big disappointment. The fact that it's like, yeah, you bump into her, you bump into Kristoff, you bump into Olaf, but like, they're just there.
Exactly.
Because if I remember correctly, they don't ever join your party, huh?
No, and that's the main thing that was so disappointing about this world, is that all of our thoughts for it involved Anna and Kristoff and Olaf and maybe Elsa joining the party at some time. But they relegated them to worthless side characters who sing and tell a story and nothing else. And
I know.
That's just a big shame.
And it's like, yeah, cool, we got Marshmallow, but he like literally came out in the film for less than like a minute, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's cool they gave us that, but it's like, this is not what we were hoping for.
No, I mean,
we wanted the Marshmallow battle, like, for sure, but we didn't want to have him as the only party member for the world.
Yeah, so I mean, that was, and I really wanted to kick Han's ass, so the fact that we didn't even get that.
Look, I know that you are not a big fan about the worlds that are made in this fashion in Kingdom Hearts, but let me go ahead and show you with past Kingdom Hearts a correlation that could have been,
Well, I bet you
you
there's
know,
lucky him.
a correlation between two worlds that could have worked with this one in particular. Now, if we're comparing this to IPs that the movie in the original events were just translated directly to Kingdom Hearts, and we just watched all of it happening again with Sora, you say you don't like that concept.
Yeah.
I'll give you one world that did it pretty decently. Tarzan.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't everyone's favorite world, but from a story standpoint and a gameplay standpoint, it really succeeds in the areas that this one fails. You know? It does in the sense because in that world, it gave you a reason to be important. You know, when you were in Tarzan's world doing all this stuff and helping him out, you got to see how it affected Clayton, how you affected, you know, Tarzan and Jane, Turk, the monkeys. You know, it's like everything that you did had weight to it. You at least had value when you were in that world. But whereas in this one, it's almost as if you weren't here, it really didn't matter, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like this world in particular, like, that's why it was just such a disappointment to me. Because it's like, I mean, this was one of those worlds, like, because since they basically, I mean, it didn't seem like any of, like, the story changed other than the fact that Hans isn't a person, but, like, this evil Heartless, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have been a little bit more original, and
they really could have.
It's just, to me, it's like, well, if you're gonna have us play out the story of Frozen, I would have liked it better to start off in Arendelle as she freaked out, and we see her leaving, you know, her town, and you start off the journey with Anna and your party, you know. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I would have liked to have seen. But the fact that we started off in the damn mountains where there's, like, nothing, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's the part that sucks. Like, I want to go to Arendelle, you know?
Exactly. I hear you, man. That's the best thing to have had the chance to go into Arendelle. And I was like, man, that would have been cool. If we had that opportunity, you got to play a little more in depth.
But Britta, it's like saying, I want to take you to Disneyland, but we never go inside the park. We're just outside, you know? Mm-hmm. And you're just seeing what you can see over the walls and the gates and stuff, you know? And it's like, here we are. It's like, really? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And
are we here?
This is kind of what they did to us, I feel. Like, you can't even go into her ice palace, right?
Nope, not at all.
So it's like we got nothing. That's why I feel like this is the equivalency of Krabby Land.
It really
and Krabby the Clown.
You know what it really reminds me of to an extent? Remember Billy and Mandy when they watched the movie Sunshine Kid Climbs Up the Big Mountain?
Yeah.
I just climbed the mountain. I climbed the bigger mountain. I found an alpaca.
You get kicked
I reached the top. Knocks him right out. That is exactly what this world was, more or less. The Sunshine Kid climbs a really big mountain, and it's sad because it really could have been better than that.
Ooh, Britta, you lost your coin.
I did, and I'm waiting on like MP reload at this point.
Come on, Gooby, do something.
Nah, he's not gonna do anything. But then why should I wait on MP reload when I should just do King's Flare?
Yeah, Britta.
That restores health and everything too. It's critical mode. I'm not taking any chances. Maybe if I had reflect like that in Cage 2 in critical mode.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder everyone likes Kingdom Hearts 2.
Honestly, I feel like critical mode in 2 was much easier than it is in this. This critical mode is kind of intense.
But yeah, so I mean, like I said, It felt very cringy. The whole "Do you want to build a snowman?" It was unnecessary. Like instead of an explanation, it would have been. It would have been cooler, like I said, had they had started in Arendelle. You know, that would have been cooler.
Yeah, honestly, it would have been. And it would have been cooler if the party members in Airedale actually were party members and not just some stupid story characters there to talk to us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just Sora climbs up the big happy mountain.
Yeah, but that's essentially what
I'm all for it because anything with Sora, I just eat it all up. Man, it's like, I'm a huge fan. Sora's my boy. But if they were going to tell me this was Frozen, they could have done much more with it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like Frozen.
It's not Frozen.
It's not Frozen at all. Like,
this isn't my Frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, get rid of most of the small fry.
And then, like you said, because of this world, like it just kind of soured the movie afterwards. Because it's like, you look at these characters and it's like, it's all lies.
I know. Honestly, it ruined the movie a little bit, like you said. It really did.
That's why you're the one that said it. And it's like, no, it's true. Because you watch the movie and you're like, you think these two women who are portrayed to be like these
powerful women are powerful enough to be party members.
Yeah, and it reminds me of the Boondocks again, what's his name? Bubblicious.
What's his name? Bubbly.
Gangstalicious, you know? He's all scared and shit. Like, that's what it reminded me of.
Exactly. You know, I ain't afraid of no one, but, you know, just that guy. Yeah, it really does remind me of that, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and it's what it reminded me of. It's like, you lied. You lied to me. It was all an act.
It really was, dude. They deserve better. If they're gonna feed us strong female protagonists, you know, Anna and Elsa should have been the definition of that, but they didn't allow them to shine, you know? They just gave us some second-rate BS and said, hey, here you go, Frozen, slap the label on it.
Yeah.
And here's some sing-along numbers. And I don't know whose hand it was. I partially want to say it was Disney in some way. But to be truthful, it could be either party, but I don't know. I feel like Disney wanted to shoehorn these stupid musicals in here. And I feel like in doing that, they forced Nomura's hand to do something that wasn't that good, you know?
That's the hard part for me, too. Like, I want to believe that, too, but because Nomura does like musicals, part of me wants to blame him, too.
No, exactly. I hear
so it's like, you don't know who to blame for it.
Nomura does have that propensity for musicals, and because of that, it's highly likely that this is all his fault for overdoing it and going in with the songs that he likes and stuff.
Well, yeah, because I mean, look what happened right after 3. We got
Melody of Melody.
Yeah.
Melody of Memory.
Melody of Memories, which is basically a musical game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's like, it's hard for me to pinpoint who the blame is on this one, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I think we could have been okay if we just got the recreation of, you know, Let It Go with Sora involved in it. That was enough. You didn't want to build a snowman and these flashback scenes of it. Like, I mean, it's cute because that part was nice in the movie, but again, like I said, if you look at a world like Tarzan in Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, it was a retelling of the original, but at the same time, they made you feel like you were important for being there. There was a theme revolving around Sora that allowed you to explore an aspect of the heart and how even when someone is not with you, you managed to use this guy who knows nothing and never spoke English well and live in a jungle to teach Sora that your friends are always in your heart. And Sora learned this through him and the adventure he had in this world. It gave it depth, it gave it volume, it gave him a reason to come away from there, learning something new and, you know, becoming better acquainted with his heart because of the fact of it, you know? And
Yeah.
we didn't get anything like that here in Frozen. We
Nope.
got the cheapest throwaway knockoff stuff I've ever seen in my life. And it's disgraceful, to be honest.
Because, you know...
I honestly feel like anyone who says that this game is bad, it's because of Frozen. I think Frozen is the only negative factor in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I feel like if we're going to consider that this game was ruined, or I'm not going to say that. I don't feel it was
No, that's the thing. I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is a ruined game. Like, it's a really damn good game. Like, anyone who's saying that this is a ruined game, it's like, you know what?
Open your eyes, you crazy.
Yeah. You said it nicer than I was. But, yeah, I mean, like, it's not a bad game. It's a good game. It's just the way they executed this world in particular, they could have done it a lot better. Like, and honestly, Kingdom Hearts as a whole, I wish they would have waited. It's like, I don't think that DLC that we paid for was necessary. Like, I feel like if you guys, it's like if you guys needed more time, take a year, you know?
I would have been good with it.
We've been waiting for years. It doesn't matter, you know? Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, the way that the DLC was, it's like I would have rather that than what we originally was handed, you know? And it's like if all that required was a little bit more time for them to polish that part, it's like, yeah, I would have rather them delay it than to get the circus that we got, you know? But, I mean...
But I'm just saying, like, my original point, to that extent, if we were to play, like, advocate there and just say that, okay, if you're considering the fact, even remotely, that this game was ruined, I would say Frozen was the world that ruined it. To be honest, that's the thing. Kingdom Hearts was not ruined. Fight me. It is a great game. If you say otherwise, you probably aren't a fan of Kingdom Hearts in the first place. But the truth is that, you know, if there was a world ever that I was to say that was the world that ruined 3 or the world that detracts from 3's experience altogether, it's Frozen. Frozen itself is a mess. And it's not a fun mess either, you know?
Yeah. Like, in all honesty, bro, if they really desperately wanted to keep the do you want to build snowman part, like, they could have made it work. The way I see it, that mini game where they have you rebuild Olaf, they could have used it right there. And if they're like, well, the lyrics don't make sense. Yeah, no, you're right. But you know what? You guys can change them up. It doesn't have to be 100%. I mean, it could be the same cadence, right? I mean, it doesn't... That would have even been cuter because it could have been one of those little sing-alongs. Like the Little Mermaid one nobody liked, you know?
It wasn't that bad, to be honest.
It wasn't that bad, but I know a lot of people complained about it. But they could have done something like that, you know? Where it's like a... Sort of like a Guitar Hero thing where you have to like hit the buttons, you know? They could have done that, and it could have been them doing a little mini game where they're building Olaf, and they could have been singing a little song, you know? And it's not that hard to do. My Bruta messes up songs all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if I could do it, there's no reason why they can't.
Yeah, it's like, get a good writer, damn, you know? Don't be that cheap. I think it cost them more to license the whole song, you know?
It really does.
It costed them way more to, because if like if you all would have just gotten someone to write you a new version of that song, they wouldn't have had to pay Disney so much, you know?
Honestly, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, I really feel that is correct. I mean, but that's the thing. It's like I said, you pulled up so much in that one statement that you got there, but what I'm saying is that when you look at the two worlds from the way that they're done, it's like Frozen, lazy pile of crap. I'm sorry. Tarzan may not be the best world in Kingdom Hearts history, but a decent one to play through. You know, it's like whether you want to say it's great or it's bad, you know, it's all up to you. But the truth of the matter is, either it's enjoyable from a story standpoint or from a gameplay standpoint. You might not have liked the story to it when you played it, but hey, it played well. It was pretty fun to go through. If you hated the routineness or the redundancy of the actual gameplay in that world, then at least the story was engaging, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I can't say about Frozen. It's like, one, the gameplay is redundant, the story is redundant. It's over. It doesn't even feel like they put any effort into this, to be honest. I feel like there was almost like an inherent hatred behind this world, in a sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like there's so much negative context to this entire world in general.
So back off!
No, I hear you.
And I really don't know how to justify it, to be honest, because like you said, in the other example I gave, we got to fight Clayton, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We fought him with Tarzan. And then afterwards, Clayton's like, you know what? That was just child's play. I've got a Heartless.
Yeah.
And then, not only did it show us like how it was important that we were there, but you know, it's like, it gave us a level of importance, you know, overall to our contribution to the world, because it's like, you know, Tarzan wouldn't have been able to make it through that fight on his own with the Heartless involved, you know? So Sora felt needed. He felt important. He felt like, hey, thanks, dude. If you weren't here, I don't know what we'd be doing, you know?
Yeah.
And on top of that, he learned some important information, and we got an important gummy block out of the world, too, that we needed to get to other worlds. So there was progression in there. There was growth that happened in there. There was a need for Sora's presence, you know? Which is something we don't have here, you know? It's unfortunate that that's the case, but I think all of us had a version of Frozen in our minds that was supposed to work out much different and supposed to be much better. And I don't know. Did you have a way Frozen was gonna play out in your mind?
Well, yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier, bro. That I honestly was, in my mind, thought that we were gonna start at the beginning of Frozen. Like, I thought Sora was gonna show up during the shindig that they were having, the party for like Elsa, and I thought like he was gonna witness her using her magic and running off, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
honestly.
I didn't think we were gonna start where we started off, where he already sees her running away. Like, I thought we were gonna show up to Arendelle, and in Arendelle is when he was gonna see.
You see, I jumped there because I thought that was me. But it was Donald actually finishing it. I was like, damn, I didn't dodge in time.
So yeah, so I thought that, you know?
Honestly, it felt like that was what we were going to get. And to be honest, I thought we were going to start where we normally started in the game. I was like, okay, she's leaving. I thought that was where we were going to start. But I thought we were going to meet Anna around that same time, and we were going to travel with her until we found Kristoff. And then we would do the wolf thing together, you know, and we would be on the sleigh, and she would fight the battles with us. Kristoff would join with her the same way Woody and Buzz did.
Yeah.
Buddy.
And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, when we were having this conversation earlier, I was saying that I thought you were going to start off with Anna in the beginning. I didn't even think about Kristoff. You know, that would have been cool if it's like it went from Anna to Kristoff, and then at the end, Elsa, you know? That's what I honestly thought. I thought it was going to start off with Anna, and then at the end, when you run into Elsa, then I thought Elsa was going to join the party afterwards, but we didn't get any of that. We didn't get...
Not in the slightest.
You know, I mean, Kristoff didn't even join.
Yeah, and he was more than capable. We saw it in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why didn't
we couldn't get any strong protagonists in this. Not Kristoff, not Anna, not Elsa. And I feel like it's a giant crime to the movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know, like I said, you said Nomura has a lot of love for these musical numbers, and you're right. He does have a love for musical numbers. And honestly thinking, if he was involved in why the world turned out the way it is, that's really sad. But I honestly feel like Disney had a hand in it somehow.
I mean, I feel too. Honestly, I feel like it's both. Like, I feel like both are responsible for what we got, you know? Because, I mean, look what happened. We were totally wrong with the whole Smash thing. We were like, oh, freaking Disney, you know? We were like, thanks to them, we could have had Sora a long time ago, but those assholes wouldn't let Nintendo use them, you know? But here we come to find, literally days ago, from Nomura himself, was that it wasn't even Disney's fault, it was his own fault.
Yeah, he was the one being too particular.
Which is like, good on you, bro. Why didn't you say anything sooner, you know?
Exactly.
Now I see. Now it seems like everyone's just blaming Nomura for everything now because of that, you know?
I can't really blame them for doing it either, because it's like he really was in the wrong by preventing it, because that's like something everyone wanted. But it's like, here's the thing I find trouble with, you know. Nomura says that he wanted to make sure that Sora was properly represented in Smash. We have jackasses like Kazuya in this game, you know? And that's what I'm not understanding. He's got 80 moves. We got Terry. He's got that go crap, right? We have freaking Hero, who's got like 1,000,000 commands that can kill you in one hit, right? Why is Sora only relegated to Thundaga, Faraga, and Blizzaga? Like, why were none of the rest of the magics that he had in his taunts allowed to be effective in the match? Like, honestly, he should have had all of them. Arrow, Stop, Gravity, all the ones that were in his taunts. They should have been usable. And if they can give Kazuya a stupid taunt that does 18%, they could have given Sora taunts that alternate, that actually have functionality, you know? He could actually have a cure. Don't tell me it can't work. Hero did it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I mean, it just... It's hard to tell. You know, it's hard to say, it's hard to tell who's to blame. All I know is that, as far as this particular part of Kingdom Hearts 3, it just really sucks, you know? Like, I don't know whose fault is it, I don't know who's to blame, but it's like, yeah, it's just, it really sucks, you know? This Frozen world was just really, it was heartbreaking, honestly.
It was, honestly, because we all wanted this, so then we got it, and it turned out to be throwaway garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, honestly, it's like there's a lot I could say about why it doesn't deserve to be here, and...
Did you get any deaths?
Not so far.
No, okay, just the 2 that I've already counted.
And when I lost the movie thing.
Yeah.
That spin trick you did should work again.
Because see, like, this right here is not even frozen. That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, if you were going to give us an original area, I mean, make it better, you know?
Honestly, it's true.
Like, this could have been, this right here could have taken place in the damn freaking Ice Palace.
We could have had that.
We could have had this in the Ice Palace. Like, why didn't we get that, you know?
It baffles me.
Like, this is just so unnecessary to me. Like I said, it's like, well, at this point, it's not even frozen. So, you might as well just given us this, but better. And just keep Frozen out of it, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I'm all for saying keep Frozen out of the game altogether. And to be honest, if there was a world I had to eliminate from this game, just due to the fact of how stupid it was and how bad it played altogether, this is the one. And it hurts me to say that because of how much I love the movie.
Because it's like, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 gave us Traverse Town. So it's like, they have the potential of making original good levels. Because we got Traverse Town, we got Hollow Bastion. I didn't even know Hollow Bastion. I thought honestly Hollow Bastion was a Disney thing. I didn't even know that was, a Kingdom Hearts world. And it's like, well, damn, if you can make that, then you could have made this too. I mean, you basically already did, but you could tell that they were trying to keep the Frozen aspect to it. It's like, take out the Frozen thing, slap the Frozen off its name and give us a better world,
Exactly, something more original.
Yeah, it's like if you wanted an ice world, make an ice world. It didn't have to be Frozen. If Frozen was just causing too many, storyline issues, they could have used a totally different movie. I don't care,
Honestly, it's true. And as much flack as they give us in Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2, which I honestly liked Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 1. It was great. If we had gotten that again in 2, that would have been amazing. I know I'm probably in the minority there when I'm saying this, but I loved the original Atlantica. Didn't like the 2 one too much, but it wasn't bad. Didn't hate it. It's just, at this point, I would have preferred Atlantica come back as another musical world than have Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's sad to say, like I said, I really don't want that to be the case, nor do I even feel happy saying that in my words. But I honestly think that this world is erasable, and I don't want to see Frozen 2 in this just because of that. Even though the movie was good, I honestly want nothing to do with Frozen 2 in Kingdom Hearts if it'll prevent another mishap like this. Even if you promise to fix it, I'm not gonna give it the benefit of doubt.
Like, honestly, the only way I would accept any kind of Frozen anything at this point is if they did the whole Big Hero 6 treatment where it's like, okay, original story.
No? I still wouldn't accept it.
You still wouldn't accept it?
At this point, I'm so disappointed in the way that Frozen was handled. I never want to see it in KH again. And if it does come back, only as a summon, and I would only accept Elsa as the summon, and she would work like the Ariel summon in this game, except with ice. Yeah. And even that would feel like much to me. But honestly, I lost some love for the movie because of the way this was handled in the game. So, yeah, it's a tough place.
Well, I don't blame you, bro, honestly, because like I said, this was one of those worlds where it was just so disappointing,
It really was. It really made me feel bad. Like, because this is something that I had been hoping for. I was one of the ones that, was nearly in tears when Frozen was announced for this. But then, to have that met with this? I mean, goodness. Like, how could things have gone more wrong?
Because, like I said, there's not really anything Frozen in it. Like, you don't get to go in Arendelle. You don't get to go inside the Ice Palace. You don't even bump into those troll people,
Yeah, exactly. And if maybe they didn't work with the story, I get it. Whatever, that's fine.
But, like, we didn't get anything Frozen other than the characters, and that was it. So it's like, why would you call it Frozen at that point?
Exactly, dude. It's like, at this point, why even call it Frozen? Why even include it? And why even go through the method of putting all these musical numbers into it? It's like, this just isn't good creativity, guys.
Yeah, this was just one of those really disappointing worlds, because it's like before Kingdom Hearts 3 was even announced, when there was just like little leaks here and there, and I remember you telling me, and I think this was like a year or two after Frozen had came out, and you started telling me about how like some people start putting out leaks for Kingdom Hearts 3, and that it looks like there's like a, what do you call it, Toy Story world coming out, because they found some stuff that looked like there was some kind of Toy Story thing. And I was like, oh man, I hope they make a Frozen world. That would be so cool. You were like, actually, they found snowflakes. I remember you telling me that.
Exactly.
You were like, so there's a possibility. Like, this person who leaked this stuff out actually found snowflakes. So, I mean, I was hype. When I heard that, I was like, there's a possibility, you know?
Real clutch there, dude. Or was Goofy with his dying hit. Either way, appreciate you, homies. But yeah, at this point, man, I wish they had just taken this out and brought Disney Castle back.
Britta, we're in an hour in the game. This is without looking at cutscenes. There's no Frozen characters.
Yep.
Why would you call this Frozen?
Not at all. It's sad that it's like there's no Frozen characters, but it's like you said, we're not looking at cutscenes. Why are they not in the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
the main game. Like if I'm playing through it, I don't see any Frozen characters, no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm. They're not there.
They don't exist. It's the Frozen world, but it's devoid of Frozen presence altogether. There are no Frozen characters. No,
this is an hour in.
Into their world.
Yeah. You know.
That's one thing Big Hero 6 at least did right, despite how short it was. You know, it's like we played with the characters of Big Hero 6. They were on the party. They helped out. They made contribution.
Mm-hmm.
Not here.
Nope.
Not in the least. And that's just sad, dude.
And it's like, I know, it sounds childish to grown men crying over some Disney princesses, but I mean, think about how devastating this is to a girl, you know, who's an actual, like, princess fan, you know?
I'm looking at it from a perspective of, imagine if I had a son or a daughter playing through this, and they played through this level and they were sad because there was no Frozen
Exactly.
characters.
Like, that's the thing. It's
maybe
like
they liked the movie and they were like, hey, I noticed there wasn't no characters. What happened, Dad? You know?
Yeah, and
what do I got to tell them there?
Exactly. I'm viewing this in that same aspect too, because it's like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my gosh, this is evil. This is evil. This is evil.
Kingdom Hearts is gonna be one of those games where it's like I'm gonna definitely introduce to my kids. I mean, it's safe, you know.
Yeah, it's safe. It's a great game.
It's a great game to start them off with.
It
so
teaches
it's like
good values. It teaches you hope, faith, light, encouragement, positive vibes for the most part, you know.
So that's the thing that's gonna suck is when you're introducing this to a kid and they're like, "Oh boy, I hope Frozen's in it," you know.
Yeah, and they only get to see them in a cutscene.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh.
It's like, yeah, about that.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy all 5 minutes that Anna and Elsa are on screen.
How about we go see them on Disney on Ice? Because that's the most action you're going to see from those characters.
Exactly. They ain't about to do some cool stuff with you here. And don't act like it couldn't have been, you know. We could have had an ice-based summon in Elsa, you know, at the end of the game. I mean, we could have gotten something like that, you know. And like you said, we wanted to beat the crap out of Hans for what he did.
I really did. It felt so good to see Anna just punch him across the face off of the damn boat, and it's like, I want to do that too. You know? It's like, that stupid jerk. If only there was someone who loved you.
Exactly.
Oh, I want to rip off his sideburns so bad.
I know, dude, and it's like, this was supposed to be our chance. This was supposed to be retribution for Anna, you know? Mm-hmm. How awesome. Like, think of how cathartic that would be if you got to be Anna after him breaking her heart, and she teams up with Sora, and you just beat the living crap out of Hans together. Like, the level of, you know, synergy, the catharsis that would have been in that, you know, it would have just been amazing. Just just thinking about it, it's like that would have been like the greatest thing to just play through Frozen, even if it was just Anna as the party member, you know? And I don't even care if she sucked ass. What if she was Ping from Kingdom Hearts 2, who literally was worthless on the party until she turned into Mulan, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't mind if Anna was just Ping the whole damn thing.
That's
just
right.
worthless and never doing anything other than throwing a potion or giving you a little bit of help here and there. Like, I would have been completely cool with that.
But like, no, we couldn't get in. We couldn't even get Sven. Couldn't get Sven to be on the party. You know?
Not even Sven. Not even Olaf. Because, I mean, even Olaf would have been a good option.
Yeah.
Too.
Kristoff. That's the one that pisses me off. It's like, really? Not even Kristoff?
Yeah, exactly. Because he did things in the movie. He protected them. He fought with them. He stood up for the girls, you know?
It's like they managed to make an attack move set for Rapunzel. This girl
a
had
damn good one.
She had no shoes, and all she had was a frying pan.
And they managed to do a damn good job on her.
You telling me you couldn't give Anna a pickaxe?
Which I think she had at one point in the movie.
That's what I remember. So it's like you couldn't give her a pickaxe? I could have sworn she had one.
Yeah, at one point at the end, when I think they were falling off the mountain with like Snowball, I think she pulled out a pickaxe at one point or something like that. And to like pull off the rope they had or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might be thinking incorrectly here, but I'm positive she had something like that once, and we could have used it.
I mean, they could have done more, in my opinion. Could have done way more.
That's an understatement. They could have done much more.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if they weren't going to use Anna, I mean, they have 3 other possibilities. Like I said, they had Kristoff, they had Olaf, they even had freaking Sven. They could have even put Olaf and Sven together. Or they could have put Anna on top of Sven.
Oh yeah, like a mount. And just ride them.
Yeah.
That could have been good too.
There you go.
Like, we fixed this world a couple of times already.
There you go, Square. You're welcome. Made it better.
Much better.
So let us pitch the idea.
Yeah, we'll wreck the world.
Yeah. It sucked.
It just suffers so much.
Like I said, I mean, bro, it's over an hour. Still no damn Frozen characters at all. You know? It's just mountain climbing the game. At this part of the game, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I hear you. It's like there's really no positive I could say about this world, to be honest. And that's the thing. It's sad too. I love these levels in most games. Winter worlds are like my favorite levels.
I mean, yeah, those were always my favorite too. Me and my sister, whenever there was an ice world, we always fought over it. You know?
Yeah, because they're fun worlds. I mean, they look aesthetically pleasing. The idea of being in a winter wonderland and playing through the game that you're in from that aspect is really awesome. You know, it's just here. I'd rather be anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be in the desert at this point, in the Kibe graveyard. I'd rather just be there than here.
Yeah. No, I know this world in particular was like it was like a chore.
It is like a chore, honestly.
Yeah.
When I first played through it, it gave me a small degree of depression, to be honest.
It's like, oh, I guess. Guess I'll do this world. Yeah. Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah. Anything to progress, I was like, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm getting closer to the other worlds that are going to be fun. And I was like, nah,
because, I mean, in all honesty, the only worlds that I had a gripe over was this one as my number 1.
Oh, for sure.
And the Big Hero 6. And that's just me being biased. I just didn't enjoy the movie. I'm just being biased as far as that one goes, you know? And I feel like in that world in particular, they did have unnecessary characters.
To an extent, but
to an extent.
I can't fault them for it because of the fact that I appreciate the fact that they actually tried in that world. Because
at least they did. I'll give them that. At least they did try.
Because even the director came out and he was like, hey, Big Hero 6 is in KH, and we wrote this one together, and it's canon to Big Hero 6.
So that's why it's like,
really?
Okay,
This is nice.
I appreciate that. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite. But I at least appreciate the fact that they collabed and they like, we made a canon story,
Exactly. And I'm not saying that every world has to be that way for it to
No,
work.
I mean, it doesn't.
I mean, if it's creative enough, it'll still be good, I still think it's going to be great. It's just... worlds that end up like this don't deserve to exist. I'm sorry. I don't care what you want to say about Frozen as a movie or Frozen as a experience in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the problem with this game. The only problem. And it's the biggest glaring one. Frozen in general. It detracts from my overall enjoyment.
Castle seems so far away.
Because I find myself going through it and just dreading the fact that I have to go to Arendelle at some point in my playthrough. I'm like, this stupid place.
Yeah.
Because looking back at all the other worlds, like, honestly... Oh, copyright.
No, yeah, no.
But
wait, this is Burley the Let It Go?
Yep.
We're an hour and 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's skipping cutscenes.
Yep. And granted, I know I'm taking more time than I should on some of these fights. But still.
But still, bro, like...
Let's count this... Let's shorten this and say you're on easy mode, or say that we're doing something else. Even in that aspect, it's like, okay, I'm this far in.
I got this.
And still, we're here with this circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Incoming! Watch out!
And this right here, I'm concerned about. A lot of deaths are going to come unnecessarily. Like, this might make me cry. I don't think this is going to be fun.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
That does not look good.
I was actually not a fan of these Heartless.
Okay, that's it. The Moogle, really? This is it. Again, I hate this part of the stage in general.
1 minute later.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And there we go.
1 eternity later.
Bro.
Because it's like, honestly, I do not care for this shit because there's no skill involved in it. It's like, the hell, the snowboarding down the slopes thing was fun in the mini game, but we don't get to play that mini game unless we go back to this crappy world after beating it.
It's closing in.
I got this.
Incoming. Watch out.
Wait.
Time to get some idea of how to do something here, but it still sucks. Like, I just hate the fact that the turning is like stupid as all hell. And then this is needlessly long on top of it. It's like, does it have to go on for 80 years?
Ooh, come on.
And it's not just because of how much trouble it's causing right now. In my level 1 critical run, where I was going through this game too, I hated this part just as much. I rage quit on this shit. I spiked the controller at this point.
Oh, damn.
This was almost Super Smash Brothers and stuff. I was doing spikes and everything.
No.
Yeah, and then every time you get hit, it slows you down.
Oh, it sucks. Come on. How long does this shit go for?
Exactly, in eternity. This shit literally will go on for the rest of your life.
Oh, okay. Damn.
This part, this is fun. Like, I sincerely enjoyed this next part.
Make sure you freaking save this, bro.
I am not getting a save point until after the boss fight, apparently. So I have to fight them next in order to get anything. But this part legitimately was fun.
Okay.
Like, I enjoyed this part. I played this new game quite a bit. Even despite the fact that I hate the Frozen World, I came back to it to play this part. Just for the hell of it. Even after getting the materials I needed here for the ultimate weapon. It's like, I still came back and played this part. Just because I liked this particular part. Like, look, it's fun. It's bright. It's snowy. It looks like a fun little part of an adventure. It looks like if the world was a better experience altogether, this would have been magical.
Yeah.
Having this snowboarding experience, you know? And honestly, I wouldn't be so mad about all the deaths at the prior section if it wasn't for the fact that this world sucks. And like literally, this is the best part of the world. This right here.
Yeah.
This section. The one right before it, no. But this, yeah. This is great. But not gonna lie though, as a theme, or like not a theme, but like as a set piece, the last section really works. As a set piece.
Yeah.
This, from a gameplay standpoint too.
Look who's back!
Okay, we got no Moogle. My only hope is gonna be trying to get some of these summons involved. And staying as mobile as I can. I've only got 3 high potions with me.
Fireball!
Please don't get me killed here. Oh my goodness.
Alrighty, so I'm just letting them know that we'll be there for dinner. Just finishing up this so I can get to a save point. Yeah, and so we don't get any interruptions. I really want to put something like on the door, that way they know, like, you know, like when they put like a red light, let you know, hey, they're recording. I gotta do something like that. Yeah,
Honestly, that would be cool.
yeah, because I know sometimes we get some walk-ins and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, yeah.
I got it goes out later. So.
It's like,
And even Jelly is like, Jelly, what the hell are you doing?
and it's like, hey, you're part of the video.
Yeah, we've had that happen.
I know.
I think I got one of them down. That should help.
Oh yeah, they're almost gone. That one should be
That
gone.
one's gone.
Just that one.
Oh, Simba, you the best.
Oh, I got scared. I was like, bro.
Don't kill me while I'm on a summon, bro. Ooh, double flight.
Cool.
That one's cool. I've been waiting on that move.
Okay,
Love
so
anything
we
that's
are
normal.
at hour 24 minutes, 25 minutes. I know we're gonna deduct like 10 minutes from that because of that stupid going down the hill thing, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So let's say an hour 15 minutes, right? This is barely where we're gonna get to Frozen characters, huh?
Yeah, we're barely going to run into Anna and Kristoff and Olaf. Honestly, now, out of all points in the game, we are barely about to do it. And no Moogle, so I can't buy a coin. But if I play safe enough, I probably won't need to.
So yeah, so we're gonna edit this out, obviously, guys, but we're gonna take a quick little break because we have to go to dinner.
Yeah.
So
We'll be back.
right back in a second. Alrighty, so we're back. We took a little break because we had to get some dinner.
Gotta eat, homie.
Gotta eat.
Yeah, exactly.
We had some KFC.
Ooh, some chicken. That's always good, man.
See? So let's get back to the bullshit.
Yep, exactly.
The bullshit.
Right. There you guys go. That's him, finally.
There we go. I think we left off, it was like an hour, 15 minutes. And it's like, there. Finally, we get a story.
Yeah, it's about time, right? It's like, damn.
All I'm gonna say is, had I not watched or have any kind of knowledge of what Frozen is, and this was my first introduction to Frozen, I would have been like, damn, this is a boring ass movie. I'm so glad I didn't watch it.
Are these trees?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the way that Kingdom Hearts made it seem like. It was a boring ass movie. It's like, this is Frozen? This is what the hype was all about?
You know, honestly, you would expect it to sell you on it, but no.
World's doing somersaults.
No, not at all.
Okay, getting dizzy.
See right here, this is where they could have done the do you want to build a snowman?
I mean, we technically are building one.
That's why it's like they could have, you know?
Yes, that's
Like this would have been the perfect opportunity to use, you know? Like if they so desperately wanted to put that song in this game for whatever damn reason. I mean,
Yes.
Think that's all?
they just missed a golden opportunity to do that, you know?
Next.
Yep.
Wait, why does everybody look all wobbly?
It's not us, Olaf. You're about to tip over.
Huh? Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of
Needed to make the horrifying Olaf.
Might know where the rest of it is.
Olaf needs a bat.
Wait.
Think that's all of him?
Oh, no. What to do next?
The nightmare.
Oh, look how golden brown I am. I've always wanted to get a summer tan.
Olaf, I've got some bad news.
No way, yeah.
Stop. Don't spoil it for him.
Oh damn, she's short.
Ain't she?
She's the same height as Sora.
Exactly.
I didn't notice that. Well, technically, aren't they like giants? Because didn't Disney say that Olaf was like 6 feet or something like that?
Olaf might know where the rest of him is.
If they did, I have no idea.
I gotta look this up. I remember I saw something like that.
We're leaving Olaf behind.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I got
He's not.
separated from my tummy.
Because Donald said, what about Olaf?
He's enjoying his
Yeah,
rock.
it's like-
Kind of hard to spot him in all this snow.
Mind your business, Dolan. We'd forget about you, Villains. I'm joking. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
my tablet doesn't want to work anymore. Let's see.
Like I said, I'm not sure about Acer as a tablet,
Hard to spot him in all
but
this snow.
as a system, good. Oh, I keep forgetting I have double flash.
We already searched here.
So apparently, Frozen Wiki once mistakenly listed Olaf's height to be 5'4". And it says, in reality, Olaf's height has never been confirmed, but 5'4" is unlikely as that would make Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and all the citizens of Arendelle giants.
Oh yes, this is Olaf.
Jeez.
Right shape.
Think that's all of him?
What does this monstrosity look like?
Next.
Yes!
The little ass
Can we
head.
keep him?
Actually, Olaf, it's more
He's
than
perfect.
you're
He can roll over the Heartless.
You're right.
Yes.
Great view.
This is the Olaf they gave us the height for.
Just
This is the 6-foot Olaf.
Keep looking. I think I remember. Up above the frozen waterfall, over to the right.
I'm gonna leave him like this. If it lets me.
Can't just leave Olaf in pieces.
Ah, come on, guys. Let me leave him. He can fight Marshmallow this way. I love the double flag.
Olaf might know where the rest of him is.
I mean, but he's a snowman. Can't they just like,
Too far.
ball up another thing of snow?
Hey, this is Olaf's body. Think that's all of him?
I'd be lying if I didn't say watching him be in like different stupid forms was not enjoyable. But this is it. Beyond this, it's
But like, see, like Anna and Kristoff couldn't bother to follow you while you were looking for him.
you know they really couldn't, could they?
Like they were just standing there, you know. It's like you two really couldn't be bothered. I mean, I get it. It's a creepy ass little snowman. You don't know who he is, but it's like, Anna, I'm so surprised at you because it's like that was technically your childhood creation, right? It's like you created Olaf with Elsa, so it shouldn't be that creepy.
You're right about that.
Because it's like if I was put in the opportunity where it's like a creation of mine and my sister's was brought to life, I wouldn't be, that freaked out about it.
No kidding, right?
It's like, yeah, I'd be freaked out a little bit, but it's like, hey, this is pretty cool.
Oh man, I dodged that with second form?
Oh, damn. Like, seriously, bro, I like these little mooses. They're so cute.
No, they're good design.
Like, I really wish, like, I can have those as, like, Christmas decorations.
Honestly, I don't blame you. They're actually really cool.
Like, the day I get a hold of a 3D printer.
Legit, that would be the most expensive 3D print ever, but it would be awesome. But then look at this spot now. Look at how like drab and droll and
Yep.
ugly it looks now when they took away the sun. It's like normally I like cold. I don't like the sunlight, being like so bright and hot. But like The environment just looks so much worse now that we finished that little interaction. I said, great, you're going up the snowy mountain again.
But like, where did the other guys go? Where are they?
I don't know, I guess we told them to go ahead.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, wow, we got one interaction with these characters, and then they're gone again.
Pretty much.
I mean, Boo can't even talk, and she was there the entire time.
Exactly. I mean, if we could have had Boo there
Getting zapped
as a
and-
non-interactable party character.
Yeah, and like she was freaking.
I mean, she was basically NPC the whole time.
Yeah, and she was boss at it too. She was over there climbing these giant ass buildings and stuff. It's like she can't
Honestly,
even
Boo
talk.
managed to be more important and more of a contribution to the game than Anna and Elsa and Kristoff and Olaf.
Me too. We better skedaddle.
Oh man, this guy just got destroyed by this. Get me on top of that thing! Ah,
We
crap.
lost it with that. It's so evil. Put these big bodies.
Oh man, he was quick there. Did you see that?
Damn.
Yeah, he was just like flying there. He had like some sonic speed. Oh man, okay, Goofy.
Alright.
Gosh, thanks.
Donald. Thank you.
What did he do?
I know it was meant for Goofy.
What, did he heal you?
Yep, he healed me.
See, they could have done it like this. Do you want to climb the mountain? Because that's all that we can do.
It needed more development. It doesn't play so well, and now it feels like poo.
See, there you go. There's your song.
There's the song right there.
We used to like this movie, but now you
And
don't.
now you Yes. That is very true. Oh yeah. Ah dang. These guys
Damn.
But we're getting better at handling small fry.
Yep. Like I said, those other Heartless, and I know they're gonna come out again soon, right? Those little dragon things.
You warm up.
Those,
Yeah.
to me, they don't fit here.
Nothing ever gets you down.
I think the dragons are done though, I think you're right.
Yeah.
If I'm right. Yeah, if I'm right, I think they're done.
Good. Like, honestly, that was another big part of this level in particular, is I don't feel that the dragons made any sense at all. If anything, we could have gone wolves. Like,
Honestly, that would have made a lot of sense.
that would have made sense. We could have gone wolves. But we got dragons. We're gonna get snow wolves, you know?
No, they were saving that for the boss fight. Which is quite a shame. As you all can see, we really love the Frozen world.
Yep. The bomb diggity, like my British
The
says.
best world in the game. I'm climbing up the tallest hill. Bah, bah, bah. Oh wait, the dragon
Yeah, I
came
knew
back.
it. I was like, I'm pretty sure there was another dragon up
forgot-
ahead.
You know what? This is like so generically random that I just forgot about it.
I was like,
Like
no.
this world is like so forgettable.
I was like, I'm
I
pretty
just forgot
sure.
about it.
I was like, I'm pretty sure there was another one because I was like, this Heartless in particular bothered the heck out of me. It's like he does not belong. One of these things just doesn't belong here. It doesn't look like it's an ice dragon. It looks like it's a dinosaur. Like it looks like bones to me. It looks like bones and stained glass. Like, it doesn't look ice. Like it just doesn't belong.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, you could really stay in the air forever sometimes.
It's over.
No, bro. Don't fall.
Oh hell no, I don't want to go up the damn mountain again. Oh, thank you, double flight. Oh wow, I'm so glad I grabbed this snowball.
And like that, there we go. Go B. Stop pushing it.
Oh man.
Oh.
My shield.
Oh man, lined up I think. Oh yeah! That was pretty hot. Like that. Man, so enjoying to make up your own combos sometimes.
All right, I love snow.
Watching you do this is making me think of that episode from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends when Eduardo's watching like a knockoff version of Dora. And it's called Lauren is Exploring.
So that's where that comes from.
Yeah. And it's making me think of that because like the episode it was just her walking and she said Lauren is exploring. Lauren is exploring. Lauren is exploring. It's making me think of that.
Oh damn. Oh damn, these guys get dangerous quick.
Gotta be careful, bro. Don't get your ass up.
He missed. Oh my goodness.
That's cool. Do they have like little Viking hats?
Yeah, they do.
It's over.
Oh wow, that one fell all the way down there.
He did, didn't he? He's staying down there. Oh, he's coming back up.
Oh. He's still.
Oh, thank you, Donald. That arrow really came in and made a difference. I just love some of the party interaction in this.
Yeah, I wonder if Anna and the others made it there yet.
So, Ruda,
Yes.
we got some. I'm sorry, we have nothing else to say other than that this part of the game sucks. So, start another conversation. So we saw a little sneaky peek of 4.
Little tiny peek, yes.
What Disney worlds do you think might come out? I know we might have talked about
Olympus.
this. Olympus?
I feel like Olympus is because I see a lot of people speculating that Orin is who Donald and Goofy were looking for at the end of the teaser.
Uh-huh.
And if you remember, he was in Olympus Coliseum.
Okay, yeah.
And if it isn't Orin, the other thing that everyone thought was Hades. Which I can see it. Yeah, like Hades is definitely like a contender. He definitely looks like he could be the guy in that trailer.
The freak? Was he burning?
Yep. Which means this is his bane of existence right here. There we go. Let's burn this guy. Toast him up. Alright, go for it.
Oh, damn.
Oh man! The summon almost got me killed there.
See ya!
Oh, I didn't even realize that I had like Oathkeeper out.
What the freak?
Back off! Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro. No, we're done. Do you have a Moogle?
No, I do not.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't think you bought one.
Goofy, you are so badass.
I got you.
Yes, I wasted it on Donald.
Good for you. I really did it.
Oh my. Come on, man. Oh no, he's got the armor on.
Oh, no.
Alright, here we go. You had luck, buddy. I got my boy Simba on your ass. Oh, dang.
Ruda. Don't let him squeeze you.
Oh man, he jumped up. Oh dang. Oh no. Oh man, you're coming close. Thank you, Donald. Damn, Donald!
Damn.
I know we were silent there for a second, but damn. Came in so clutch at the end.
That big snowman wasn't too friendly, huh? But he sure does seem to have some kind of connection to Elsa.
Okay, so Snowball, that was interesting. One of the few things worth noting in this world.
Yeah. That only thing interesting. So yeah, bro. So, what Disney World do you think we're gonna be getting in Cage 4?
Like I said, I think Olympus. As far as any other Disney worlds I can think of,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're actually going to get any of them with Sora. I'm honestly thinking that Sora may not go to Disney worlds directly. Or traditional Disney worlds. I'm thinking that we might see more obscure choices, like maybe there is the possibility that they heard Star Wars, because of that cutscene where they showed and it looked like it was like the foot of one of the robots. So, I mean, Star Wars is technically Disney, but I mean, it's not something commonplace you would see in KH. So I'm feeling more
You know what's funny?
titles.
That was one of the things that Beans actually said that he was hoping for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was like in his first or second playthrough, he said that he was hoping for Star Wars.
I'm actually hoping for Sora meets Tony Stark.
Huh.
That would be pretty cool. They're pretty cool, pretty awesome.
I was actually, so for me, I kind of saw a little bit of a theme for Kingdom Hearts 3. It seemed like love was like their theme. Because you know how like Sora was, I mean, that was the whole reason why he went to go see Hercules, right? Because he wanted to ask him like what gives him his strength or something like that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And he couldn't answer his question, but like towards the end, he tells him, that Meg is like what helps him. And then, so he also sees that with Flynn and Rapunzel, right? And then he also sees that with Anna and Elsa. And and technically Big Hero 6 too, because you know the love for his brother, right? That little kid. So it's like I kind of felt like Kingdom Hearts 3, like love was its theme, you know?
Yeah, it kind of operated in that
Yeah,
premise.
I am kind of getting that Kingdom Hearts 4 is giving more of a life and death kind of vibe, you know? So I'm
Kind of
actually,
does.
yeah, like I actually feel like if we do see other characters, because I mean we didn't really get that much of anything, and I mean to me it would really honestly suck if like Riku and Kairi or any of the damn characters didn't make their effort to like try to bring Sora back, you know? Honestly, I am honestly feeling that we could be getting a couple of worlds based on exactly what I just said, life and death, you know? Like I'm honestly thinking
That's a good theory.
Yeah, I'm honestly for me, I'm thinking Coco for one of them.
Oh, that's a good call. I really think Coco has a strong chance.
Yeah, I feel Coco. I feel like
That's a good movie too. We need some Latino representation.
Yeah, we do. Like seriously, not a very popular opinion in my opinion. But that new Disney movie, I finally saw it. That the dragon, that Raya.
Yeah.
I really feel that one. As much as I'm not a huge fan of it, I really feel like it would work because it. I mean, the movie is about death, right? It's about the dragons dying, so the dragon girl losing, like, literally her entire family. And it's also about, like, forgiveness, right? It's like forgiving, like, past stuff that happened, right? Because, I mean, there was, like, a lot of bad past between the other continents. And it's like, well, if you think about it, there was a lot of bad blood that happened between all the Cage characters because of the darkness that was inside their hearts. So it's like, I feel like to me that would be a good movie for them to like incorporate in there.
Honestly, you are right. I think that would be the case.
Yeah. Like honestly, like I feel like those would be like really good picks. I don't know what else would be a good one. I'm looking here down the list of. Honestly, I would like to see. I know it's not so much about like life and death. Well, I guess kind of in a way. I guess Wreck-It Ralph would be another one that I would like to see in there. That I feel like to me it would fit the theme, you know? Like if they are going for a life and death kind of theme for like this next one, because I mean technically Sora is dead.
Yeah, to an extent they kind of confirmed it.
Yeah. They kind of confirmed it, so
we're just waiting on what Dragon Ball Z stuff is gonna happen to make him come back.
Yeah, exactly.
But honestly, I think that. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh no. Go on. I want to hear what you have to say.
No, I want to hear what you had to say because you had some pretty good topics.
Well, no, that's all I was gonna say. Like, I'm looking down this list. Like, I have a list of Disney movies in front of me that haven't been used at all in any of the Kingdom Hearts games. Honestly, maybe no. Honestly, like those two picks that I just said, you know, Coco and that dragon one, like I feel like those two, like to me, if that's the kind of vibe that they're going for in Kingdom Hearts 4, like I feel like those two would fit very well, you know?
Honestly, I could see it.
And I know a lot of people on Twitter were actually, they wanted, like a lot of people wanted Turning Red. That's a cute idea, and I understand why a lot of people want that movie, and I I don't think we need to go on Sora's puberty adventure.
No, honestly, we don't. And I don't feel as though it fits thematically with the point in the story we're at.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're right. I really do feel like the focus now is going to be the concept of death within Disney films. And that's probably what we're going to see. And I am of the persuasion currently that we're not going to see Sora in a lot of these Disney worlds. I honestly feel like these are going to be Kairi's adventure. Yep. And I feel like this is going to be her adventure to explore the concept of a world without Sora. Because they've kind of been teasing this to us in a lot of different ways. If you had been as involved with the KH series originally as I was, when Chain of Memories trailers were happening, the secret endings for KH1, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, there were so many different things in that era that kind of pointed towards the whole concept of a dream of you in a world without you. You know, it seemed to be a running theme that Nomura was putting here and there in different cutscenes or different secret trailers or in different things pertaining to Sora, you know? So, it's like, it seems like this is something he's been trying to go down the route of for a while.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, for whatever reason, we haven't fully explored it. I think there's a Moogle over here.
Oh, great. It's good to have that just in case. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like because of the way KH3 ended and the way that it looks like KH4 is starting, like I really feel like this journey is going to be about, like you said, you know, like the death in Disney, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It feels like it. And I feel like these Disney worlds are going to be explored by Kairi. Oh, okay.
What was that?
I forgot that there was an exclusive Moogle card. I left these guys behind. I don't want to.
You know what else would be a good one?
Oh.
But I don't think it would make the cut.
Soul would be a great one.
Yeah.
I like that movie a lot.
I feel like Soul and Inside Out, like, especially for Inside Out since it has to do with like mental, you know? Because I mean, that's like, to me, when it comes to like death, I mean, that's just, it's a really important topic to go through, you know? Like the processing of it all mentally, you know? Going through the emotions of losing someone. So it's like, I feel like that one also would be a good one.
Honestly, to be truthful, it really does seem like that.
And if they were gonna like do, like I said, a combination of death and also life, I mean, like I said, I feel like Wreck-It Ralph, because it kind of makes you with the whole, you know, live life to the fullest. Right?
It kind of does.
Yeah, so you get that kind of vibe. So that's why I said Wreck-It Ralph for that one. Let's see, I'm looking through the list.
I really feel they wouldn't go back to Wreck-It Ralph, though, because of the fact that we got it in the Union Cross.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's
It'd be nice if they did go back to it, though.
Emperor's New Groove would also be a good one, because, I mean, he technically isn't dead. He's a llama. But, I mean, everyone in his hometown is under the impression he's dead, right? And it's like, well, you're no longer your own body. You're in a different body. So it's almost like you're dead, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta wait for a break in the storm.
But to be honest, truthfully, it would be really nice to see Wreck-It Ralph. It would be nice to see Emperor's New Groove because we've been waiting for something like that. That would be so hype.
Another one that, I mean, they technically worked on but just never used it would be the Jungle Book, right?
It was technically going to be in Birth by Sleep. So, as much as it isn't used, it would be good.
You know what just popped into my head? You know what would be another good one for them to use? Up. And if it's Kyrie, think about it. If it's Kyrie who's on this adventure and she runs into that old man, he just lost his wife. And she just lost her best friend.
Yeah, exactly. So they've got something in common.
Yeah. Oh my god. So that would actually be a good one right there.
Let's see if there's more.
Yeah, that's a breakthrough right there.
Yeah,
I
there
think
you
that
go.
one is legitimate.
There you go. And see, if Sora does go into the Coco world, since, I mean, that's like death, right? What if he helps Miguel find his way out of the death, you know,
Get ready to
area to go back to the life, you know?
Honestly, that would be pretty hype.
So that would work too, technically. I know he's technically in that death world, but like, let's say if he traveled out of it into another death world, you know, with that possibility of crossing back over to the land of the living instead of being in the land of the dead, you know?
Exactly, it could tie into the theme. So it would work for Sora.
It would. Or vice versa, let's say Kyrie goes to the land of the dead by accident because she thinks that's where Sora is.
Right, because they're looking for a way to get to Sora. But this is why I think Kyrie's going to go through those worlds. Because she's looking for Sora, so it makes sense that they're going to look for places where there are dead, which is why I say Olympus Coliseum, because, you know, Underworld, Hades. Maybe they want to ask him about where Sora could be. And, I mean, maybe that's Hercules' advice, like, let's go ask Hades.
Yeah.
You know?
And when Hades says, I don't know a damn thing, you know?
Yeah, then they'll lead into other worlds that have ties to, like, death, you know?
Yeah, and see, this is also why I picked Inside Out, too, because Inside Out also, it has you go through the emotion of death, but in a different way. Maybe not, like, in the physical sense. Like, I don't think anyone passed away in particular in, like, the film, but from what I remember correctly, it was, like, the death of a childhood, because Bing Bing or whatever his name was, Bing Bong, the
yeah,
the imaginary friend,
Inside Out.
Yeah, he dies. Remember, he disappears forever. Because it was like at that moment that Riley was like no longer, I guess, mentally a child anymore. You know, so it's like that part of her died. So it's like there was a death. You know.
Yes, it just wasn't the traditional sense.
Yeah.
It's true, technically.
So let's say
that's another good fit.
Yeah, that's another good fit. And see, if we think about it, so the land of the dead, those are the people who are already dead. They've already passed on, they're dead. Soul, that's why it's called soul. They have not yet passed. In other words, they're like in purgatory, right? In a way. So like, let's say that Kyrie ends up in Coco, right? With the land of the dead. And then let's say from Land of the Dead, instead of crossing over to Land of the Living, she ends up in Soul, where it's like purgatory, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. And maybe from there she can go into, you know, the living. Or let's say she goes into the the mental. She ends up in the mind of a little girl who's also going through all these different hardships and stuff, you know. And like I said,
No, it's highly likely.
she experiences death in a different way because it might not be in a physical sense, but like just the fact that it's like she is a little bit older. I mean, all of them are a little bit older, so the hardships that they're facing now as, I mean, young adults, they're not adults, but teens, you know, they're going to be much more different than when they were children, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like maybe she experiences death in a different way if she does go through that kind of world, you know?
Honestly, it's true.
Yeah.
And it gives her like a vicarious experience of death. Because what Sora has done his entire time is he's learned to carry the weight of painful things for others. Mm-hmm. You know? And he's learned to put on his shoulders the feelings and the pain of other individuals who have suffered under Xehanort.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be crazy because for Kairi, she's kind of going to be doing the same thing, but in the sense that she's not doing it the same way Sora did. She's doing it the same in her own way, vicariously.
Now here's another thought. So that new movie, the one that we saw, the dragon, the Raya?
Raya?
I mean, think about that too. That is a young girl who lost all of her family. She lost her dad. She lost her tribe at a young age. And it's like, even though, yeah, they were trapped in stone, it was like a death. And it's like,
exactly.
It wasn't just her, it was that other girl, it was all these other people. I mean, look at, they've met all these children along the way who didn't have their family, you know? And even an older man who lost his child, who didn't have his family anymore. So it's like, she would also experience the death from others too, you know?
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's what Square is going for in the next one. It's just, to me, the way that it sounds like they might be doing a life and death thing.
Yeah, they're framing it that way for sure.
Yeah, from what I got from 3, I got love out of it, you know?
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. It seems like that's exactly what they're going for.
Because, I mean, look at this. Like I said, two sisters love, you know?
Yeah, exactly, right?
And then, like I mentioned earlier, it's like Tangled, you know? It was love between two strangers, you know? And Hercules, a love between two lovebirds, you know?
Exactly.
And, I mean, Toy Story, a love between a toy and their owner.
Exactly, it's true. And it's crazy to think that that could be the way that they were going with all that. But it's definitely the case.
Monsters Inc., a love between a monster and a little girl. You want to protect her.
Exactly.
And Pirates, I'm assuming a love between a pirate and his rum. And
exactly.
In his victory in the court.
Congrats, by the way, homie.
The first man to win an argument between a woman.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Congrats, Captain Jack.
Congrats. You got away again.
Pirate be looking to profit, doesn't he? Oh my goodness. Oh man, how did I take so much damage during that? Oh damn, I forgot I had that.
Oh damn.
Oh man, that's not looking good.
Come on, Marshmallow, do something.
Marshmallow tank the hits.
Do more, damn it. Oh crap. This is it. This is it.
No, don't lose hope yet.
Come on, Simba.
Simba, you my homie. You got this. Simba, come on.
You know, that
I
would...
need you, man.
That would also be a cute one for them to revisit. But only if
It really would.
Only if it was as Sora, you know?
Yeah, to be truthful. It
But-
would be interesting if they revisited as Kyrie too, to be honest.
It would, but...
Except it would have to be like with Simba's daughter.
Yeah, exactly. It would have to be with his
that
daughter.
would be cool. Because Sora was with Simba and Kyrie's with Simba's daughter. That would be so cute.
That would be cute.
I would love that. Honestly, that would be so hype.
Now, I wouldn't mind turning red if it really was with Kyrie, because that would be hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about it.
because
That
it's
would be freaking hilarious, bro.
And because she's realizing her feelings for Sora too, that would be pretty cool.
That
I mean,
would
I think
be
she knows where
super
she
cute.
stands on that already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
But
she
still.
knows already, but still, that would be cute.
Oh, man, that was BS.
no.
That was BS.
Do you think we're gonna get anything with Riku, or you think it's just gonna be primarily with Kyrie?
I'm sure there's gonna be clips here and there of Riku.
I mean, just gonna be poking ass with Mickey Mouse.
That's one way to think about it. Honestly, I think we're gonna get glimpses of Riku, but not a lot. You know,
Yeah.
cutscenes maybe, small fights, kind of like what we got in 3.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a lot more with Kyrie though, honestly, because everyone's been begging to see her potential, because they feel like they haven't really done her any justice.
I mean, honestly, they haven't. And I mean, that would be really cool if they were gonna do like a female lead. If her party, if she wasn't gonna take Donald and Gooby, I mean, she could take one of the other girls, you know? It's like she could
I know,
literally...
technically.
She could take Shion
What?
and Aqua, you know?
Exactly, but that would be a good circumstance if she took Shion and Aqua. That would be great.
Yeah. Or, think about it, what about Queen Mickey? Minnie, not Mickey. Queen
I was
Minnie.
honestly gonna say that.
Queen Minnie. Oh, and
I was
Daisy.
gonna say that honestly. Minnie and Daisy, honestly.
Oh, that
We
would
got to
be-
fight with Minnie in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that she has the potential to be very strong as a character.
Yeah. What if she gets fed up? She's like, you know, oh, hell no.
Nah, Mickey been doing this wrong. I gotta show them how to really fight.
And
The
like,
boys
you've been
need
gone
me
for
this time.
years, and you haven't done a damn thing. Now we lost Sora.
I know, that's why she's like, man, that poor boy. If you had done your job, Mickey. We're gonna find him, though. She gets all gangsta.
I know.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that if she was in party with Kyrie.
She rips off that big poofy dress of her. She has like armor underneath.
I know, she's got like a garter thigh knife. Or she's got a shotgun in her back. And in her left hand she's like perpetually holding like what is it, like a light orb that she uses to do the faith attack.
That would be awesome.
man,
I would
that's
love
not
that. Oh shit.
Oh, thank you, Dolan. Thank you, man.
You see, there you go, Square. If you had no ideas, you have a bunch of ideas that you could steal.
Technically they do.
Just gave you a whole ton of them. Oh, damn. This thing looks so much like a river mine.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Is that the face kind of reminds me of a river mine, but with like a slightly more pointed nose, and without the stripes.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, Buddha.
This soon?
No way.
That's auto kill?
Oh, that sucks.
A few moments later.
And here we go again. Okay, thanks. Thanks. I needed this in my life. A second time. Ah, great.
Work fast, bro.
But I gotta do it without getting hit.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. That sucks. Come on, 23 seconds, bro.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. No, I want that one.
Don't mess
Don't
it up,
bombard me
bro.
with the other crap. I want this.
Just do it, Buddha.
You're out of here.
I want to spank this jackass already.
Die, you bastard.
Yeah, you annoying piece of garbage. I ain't risking it at this point.
I don't blame you, bro. Don't risk it.
Oh man, Donald, thank you, thank you, thank you.
For once.
What do you mean for once? He's awesome, dude.
I know, man.
Donald's almost best dude in the party.
Oh, that scared me, bro. I thought he hit you. I was like,
I haven't
no.
lost the Moogle yet, have I?
I don't think you have, no. Jones.
Lion beats wolf, bitch. I just want to watch him die.
He explodes. No, Marshman. Don't be a hero.
Frozen, everyone.
That was Frozen. Or was
Yeah.
it Joyce?
Yeah. Marshmallow and the wolf heartless demon. Yeah. And we're not getting that cutscene. Or that one. And then the heartless just explodes.
In the end, Frozen. It had all these elements in it.
Wow. So that was that.
Okay, let's see how many
The-
deaths you get.
The worst world in any Kingdom Hearts.
You got 8.
It's not too much, but it's probably a lot more than any of the other ones.
Yeah, at first, you predicted 4. I was gonna say 3, and then I changed it to 4 too. But this is the most that you've gotten. So episode 1, you did 5. 2, you did 6. 3, you did 5. You did 8 this one.
And I believe in 3 it was 5 amongst 2 worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the monster one, and I was gonna say Ratatouille. So wait, hold on, before you go, what other worlds are there?
We've got Big Hero 6 and we've got Pirates.
Oh well. So it's just those
Which,
two?
speaking of our friend who just won an argument.
Arg. Okay,
Arg.
in total, you have 24. It's not bad.
Ooh, look at that guy.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like the bug.
There's a good amount of power. Some rolling. I'm gonna take you with me. There we go. Our new gummy.
Oh man, Britta, that is beautiful.
It is, thank you.
The land of the champion.
Yes. Don't worry, Jack, we're coming to see you. We can congratulate you on your victory.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Forever. Please.
I ain't gonna miss you. Oh, I just fought you, dude.
Hell no.
I'll find you again. Not that I couldn't, I just prefer to
Not fight
do something new. Oh, let's see what this baby can do.
Let's see.
Oh, we got a wide last range there.
Ooh.
Oh, mowing them down.
What is Cage?
Man, this is going good.
I know. When did Ep-4 say they were gonna come out?
I don't know if it's confirmed yet.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm gonna look at that. I'm curious. Oh, Ruda.
Huh.
we gotta go to Crumble Cookie.
What they got, homie?
Rocky Road.
Rocky Road?
Yeah, they got Rocky Road. Honey bun. I gotta get that honey bun. Galaxy brownie. Cosmic brownie.
Oh.
Blueberry cheesecake. Cookie batter ice cream. I don't know about those, but I gotta try that Rocky Road. I got marshmallows.
Marshmallow.
Says chocolate cookie stuffed with marshmallow filling and covered with semi-sweet chocolate chips and almonds.
Oh my gosh.
Yum.
That's some good stuff, dude. It sounds like they got a pretty strong lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Man, this gummy just looks so good.
I don't know. Do it, Buddha.
Can I now?
Just.
Yeah, but I got a dang bee.
Ooh. Gotta be, Buddha. Ain't gonna fly here. Joke.
I know. Have to be held to a better standard. Alright, Riku. Alright.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Okay, so
This was a good movie, though.
yeah, it was. My peanut.
Oh my goodness, my peanut. And then Sora's pirate clothes. Oh goodness.
This one was just so tripped out, bro.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Where'd we end up this time?
I just want to see him.
It's no problem.
Come on, man, where are you?
Forever.
I'm exhausted.
Some pirates? We won't get anywhere without a ship. A ship?
Sarah, this is great.
Dolan, he's the one that freaks me out in this one.
Isn't he?
They did a good job on him. I mean,
Really
all
good.
of them, but like, Dolan's the one that really impressed me, you know?
Yes.
Hail, Sora.
That.
Yes.
Hell, Sora.
That was the greatest.
Hey, Jack, where are we? Oh,
Belay that! Ship absconding! Help me catch the pearl before she gets away!
aye aye, Captain.
Great.
Come back, ship!
Yeah.
We better get rid of them quick!
I truly think
Who's shooting at us?
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Don't get hit!
Nice.
This world was just beautifully done.
This one is amazing, dude. It showed us what they're able to do.
I know.
Get away from us!
Nice.
Don't get hit!
Aw, did we lose the pearl?
Where's the pearl?
Oh,
We lost her.
how could you protect lost her?
Okay, I guess that one counts.
That counts as a death?
I suppose, because it's a retry.
Alrighty.
I'm still trying to get to the save point.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
I've never missed the ship.
You've never missed it? This was your first time?
This is my first time seeing that cutscene.
Oh, well.
Eventually.
Here comes some more.
This one was just
I might
one
just
of those.
ignore these guys too.
This was one of those funny ones, you know?
That's who's doing this.
No kidding.
Said you could use my ship!
Oh, they one shot.
Oh. Damn.
I'm gonna have to start playing unfair with these guys.
So, Britta,
Yes.
what is your favorite Pirates movie?
Oh, 3 for sure, dude.
3?
Back off.
Oh, they do one shot from full health.
Ooh. Get my marker back.
That's some bull. This world's about to get pretty intense. But at least I actually care for it.
It's one of those, like, you don't mind.
Said you could use my ship!
Oh, but that's BS. I was actually guarding.
Ooh, Britta.
Time to screw you guys big time.
Come on, Britta. You can do it. Whew.
It's over!
Wow, during the shot block.
Bro.
Much later.
You got one.
I win.
Oh yeah, that's something. Oh dang, I narrowly avoided that. Jack,
Thank you, Jack. You won again.
He just can't stop winning.
You just can't.
It's impossible. My peanut.
Jack said to head for the island straight in front of us.
So you like the third one, huh?
I do, so it was great that they added this. I was like, wow. I can't believe this.
I will forever be a fan of the first one. And you know what's hilarious? I didn't know, like, I didn't pay attention. One of the times we went to the movie theater, like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, for the first Pirates movie, I was like, this is a pretty cool looking movie, because I was like into skeletons and stuff, you know? And I saw that part of the movie where like they showed like the skeletons and they're like running underwater.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I thought that was so badass. I was like, man, I want to see that movie. But see, the reason why I didn't bother looking at the title was because like my dad had this rule where it's like we only watch like Adam Sandler. Or like anything animated, so I was like, nah, this is a movie that we'll never see, you know?
But there's CGI.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't think my dad would ever let us see this kind of movie, you know? And it was cool because my uncle invited us to the movies, and I didn't even know like what movie we were going to see. It just, all I knew was like, we're gonna go see a movie, you know? I was like, I didn't even know what it was. And when I saw like the freaking title with like the little pirate skeleton on it, I was like, oh, it's that movie. Yeah. This is that skeleton movie I wanted to see. That's your badass.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think
honestly, I do have a soft spot for the first one. It's kind of hard between 3 and 1, but you know what? For nostalgia, I might just give it to 1.
And then I think I remember going home that day, and like I think the next day my dad asked me like how was it, and I was like, it was a good movie, it was funny. And then he got into it, and he took us to see all the movies after that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And then I remember, like, he was like, are you sure? Are you sure this is a good movie? Like, are you positive? Yeah, it's like, I want to spend money on this. It's like, yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, who am I, bro? I'm on a flying heartless.
Oh, Jim. That would be so cool if you could dive into the water.
You can.
You can?
I believe so.
But, like, does it end it?
Oh, crap. I might get ended right here.
No.
Nice! Whoa!
Oh, yes. I could ride another one.
Damn, you just got here and they already thrown 2 freaking boss battles at you?
Yeah, honestly. Ah.
So let me breathe.
No kidding, dude. It's like rush, rush, rush.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Damn, he has like crazy health bars.
He does, dude. It's insane.
Shoot him in the back of the head, bro. What do you mean, literally?
Oh, man.
Oh, damn, bro.
Oh, they gave me another Google?
What happens if you land in the water?
You dive in. You can dive into the water. I'm out of potions, though.
Ooh. Like, do you have to kill him, or is it timed?
I have to kill him before the pearl sinks.
Oh, damn, bro. Seriously?
Yeah.
You're like doing little pinches at him.
The big one's still firing at the ship.
Like, Jack, you don't got no cannons? Okay, that's more like it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man. Gotta time that out right.
Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking.
Oh, no, isn't it?
No! You bastard.
Where are you? Oh, man.
No.
Stop turning me around.
Can do this. Oh yeah, you do dive in.
Okay, got you. Okay, that's a save.
Ooh. Remember that.
But if I could get the pearl, I gotta make sure it doesn't
do any more damage, bro.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like wrecking it.
The pearl is in trouble.
I know. I'm trying to save it so, you know, he doesn't have to give it up in the lawsuit.
It's Amber Turd. Maybe she did.
Yeah, Amber Turd. She gonna lie and be like, that was my black pearl. Johnny took it from me when my dog stepped on their beat.
Whoa!
Don't let her take the ship.
No. I can't.
I didn't shoot you, Jack Sparrow. I just shot bombs at you.
Oh, really?
No, you were so close.
That was some stupid up ass spawn shit.
Oh,
you saw that, right?
I saw that.
Like they
Damn
spawned them right in
it.
front after I did a dodge.
That sucked, bro.
346 minutes later.
Ah,
You died?
no.
What was it? Oh.
It made me go back down.
Well, bro, we are officially in monsoon season.
I never believe you when I hear you say that.
I am so head to toe, but I saved my dog.
Oh my god.
I thought he had more time to run around in the yard. Apparently not.
Apparently not.
It is pouring out there, bro. And poor little guy, I was like grabbing his. I have an extra like water bowl and stuff, but like I didn't want his food bowl to get like gross because I give him like food out and inside, you know. And like the food bowl I put outside for him, I was like, it's gonna get soggy as hell, and God knows how long it's gonna be raining for, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, before it gets gross, let me go and grab it, you know? And, yeah, little dude went in the rain with me. He's like, dude, you didn't have to. I brought you in for a reason, bro.
Exactly. Homie, this is not required.
But, yeah, he's all good. Oh.
Okay, this pearl's gonna be a little jacked up, but still, you good, Captain. You good,
You're
Captain.
good, Captain. Just put some duct
You
tape
good,
over
Captain.
them holes. That settlement should help repair it.
That's right, man. You can fix up the pearl after this little mishap.
Alright, so you didn't get any more deaths while I was gone, huh?
While you were gone, though.
No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back and recount all of these anyway.
Oh, right. Huh? Whoa, wait! Oh no!
Yeah, bro, that's why I didn't mean to freak out. It's just I heard a sound, and I was kind of like, I wonder what it could be. And I listened closely. I'm like, oh no, that sounds like a flood.
It's the rain. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I guess we'll be completing this pirate adventure later.
Alrighty, so we actually ended off on 12 deaths. So let me fix this before I lose it. So let's see. So it's 12.
Let's just say.
So we have 28 in total.
Huh.
Yeah, so 28 deaths so far. We're on episode 4. We'll be starting fresh on episode 5.
Right, and I think there's only like 2 or 3 more worlds at this point.
Yeah. And then...
We've come pretty far.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
Oh
I forgot I gotta buy one of these.
yeah, don't forget that. The goods.
Oh, why am I buying these?
Should be
Like, I've got options now.
Get the high potion, bro. Getting the good ones.
No kidding.
You got the money.
It's like all I have money saved for at all. Just this. Got some elixirs. Got the Moogle coin. Go to the workshop. Hand over all my junk.
Oh yeah, update those blades, bro. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, at this point it's true. Kingdom, I use it all the time. So this is a must.
Ooh, just
I
one.
need more materials. Let's see. Ultima. Oathkeeper. Okay, we'll upgrade you. And we don't have anything for you. Okay.
You don't got any like
items.
equipable items?
That's what I'm gonna check into. So I can make 5 of these?
Yeah, bro, you hear that?
Nah, the headphones stopped me.
Okay, well, what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's gonna pick up. It sounds like if someone has a garden hose and they're just like letting it like flow, like in one spot.
Really?
Yeah, I was hearing that. I was like, huh. I was like, awfully late for someone to be doing their yard. And I was like, oh no. It dawned on me. It's like, let's see, weather warning, flash floods.
You're like, uh-oh. This is starting to add up to something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that calls it then. I'm gonna save it here. And I'll check the abilities the next time. But thank you guys for joining us. This has been fun. We've almost come to the end of our journey here. So, I mean, Kingdom Hearts, the best game ever made, ever franchise ever. Yeah, best.
And again, guys, sorry. We know we took a bit of an absence. It's just been one heck of a journey for both of us. Actually, for all of us, our little group all together. And
yeah, pretty much. Our whole party.
Our whole party. But thankfully, looks like things are starting to look up. We got new equipment, so shouldn't be having any issue with recording or uploading, you know, from now moving forward. So
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, this is all good. Everything's looking up. So glad that everything is in ship shape, and can't wait to get back to the rest of our recordings.
Yeah, so if you like this video, guys, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have us on the little bell, you might want to undo it and do it again because it's been kind of wonky.
Yeah, that's to say the least.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's been a pleasure, guys. We really can't wait to get back to doing more of these for you. And I've been DJ.
And I'm Ello.
And it's the Two Bros
signing out.